Welcome back, everyone. Lamade Stadium, where the sun has broken through, and we still have 2 more games to play as Hawaii on top of Ohio. Strange box score, 6 runs on only 1 hit, with more on Ohio's pitching. Let's go down to Kyle.
Thank you, Robbie. Hey, talking about Brooks Robinson, and what you see with a lot of young kids when they get to this age, really good for the first 3 innings, but when you saw that ball missing high, and we saw it a lot in the inning that he really had some problems, a lot of it goes back to simply where his elbow was. When he came to home plate, that's where his elbow ends up, how much lower it is. When that elbow goes down, a lot of times that's exactly when the ball goes up, and you see it happen with kids. They either get excited or get tired. They get a little bit too fast towards home plate. That elbow drags and the ball comes up. For you kids at home, a nice thing to remember, a lot of times the higher that elbow is, gives you the ability to go over to the top of the ball, and the higher the elbow, the lower the ball ends up at home plate. Brooks was real good early, and I got a little bit tired there, and that's one of the reasons why that elbow was dropping.
All right, Kyle, you take a look at the pitching numbers for Brooks Robinson, Ryan Robinson, and Bryce Couch. And again, Hawaii, you can't reiterate it enough, has only 1 hit today. The 4th inning, everything came apart with 2 outs. It started with a hit batter, then a couple of walks. There was a strikeout, a fielder's choice, and then the big 3-run home run from Matt Campos with 2 men down. A couple of walks then, another hit by pitch, single in there, and that's how Hawaii's got 6 runs, trying to repeat what it did in 2008, which was win the Little League World Series championship. Difficult road ahead. They still have Georgia if they win this game, and then, of course, they have to play in the United States Championship game, so let's not get ahead of ourselves yet. Defensive changes around the outfield. Shooter in left field. Hogan goes to right field. Morrison now at first base, and behind the plate is Christian Holcomb.
The manager of this Hawaii team, crying as she says, they're not big in stature, but they're big in heart. They'll do all the things that it takes to win, and then all of a sudden something special will happen. Boy, did he write the script so far for this game.
Yeah. Bartolome looks at a first pitch fastball strike. Bryce Couch is back on the mound again. Came into a very difficult spot. Bases were loaded, then hit Ty Desai. Now obviously a clean slate as he pitches in the bottom of the 5th. Good fastball there with some good velocity at 70 miles an hour.
70 miles an hour equates to 91 miles an hour from 60 feet 6 inches in reaction time for these Little League hitters.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. No foul ball, or did he?
No ball.
He's hanging around like he fouled that ball off. I didn't see a call from the umpire. I don't think that ball was foul tipped.
We got a foul ball.
Ohio didn't think it was foul tipped either. Sam Scott behind the plate isn't arguing.
Another chance for Bartolome.
Remember when we say reaction time, that's about 0.44 seconds of reaction from the time the ball leaves his hand.
This one pulled foul.
Till the time the ball reaches the plate. It's about the time it takes you to blink.
Very interesting. A fascinating inning for Hawaii. They had 6 runs. I gave it to you 4 walks. 3 guys were hit by a pitch. They managed 1 hit. It was a 3-run home run. And all the runs came with 2 men down. That's Little League baseball. Off-speed pitch. Foul ball.
You know, I had some Texas teams where that was American League baseball.
It's frustrating baseball for the team who's watching it all unfold in front of them. But Little League baseball, the ball of yarn gets going down the hill, and you just can't stop it. And the manager did everything he possibly could. And they got to the 2 outs, and that was all they could do. Kimana Bartolome, the number 4 hitter, swings and misses. That's a strike 3. So he is retired, and this looks like a different Bryce Couch.
And no one on. It's the start of the inning. Very difficult to bring a pitcher in with the bases loaded. Tie game. Williamsport.
Right. Woo. Elimination game.
Elimination game. A little different when it's 6-4 and start the inning.
Bobby Valentine, not that far away. Tyler Kushima now in. It goes high. Kushima re-entering the game. He originally was the starting center fielder. Then he was substituted for, and now he's back in. Bottom of the 5th inning.
You see these balls going back to the stands. Remember that reaction time for the hitter is the same reaction time that the catcher has. He's wearing the heaviest glove of anybody on the field, and he's down in a very awkward crouched position. And to move the glove 3 feet, which it takes sometimes to crush your body and get to the pitch up and away, very difficult to do.
Call strike to Kushima. The 2008 team, when compared to this team, when Kinniakawa was asked about it, because he, of course, was there in 08, he said that team had a swagger about him, and you just wonder if this team started to develop that.
I was with this team before the game, and I wanted to stay a long time. They were relaxed, they were telling jokes, they were smiling, they were punching each other in the arm. They were ready to go, and it was led by this number 2 right up in front, coach's son, Akao. There he is. He enjoys every minute of life.
3-1, ball 4, and a leadoff walk. Major League Baseball is on ESPN 2 at 8 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. Twins face the Texas Rangers. It's been a very good competitive series. Then the Red Sox will take on AL East rival Tampa Bay Sunday night. 8 o'clock Eastern Time as Boston tries its best to stay in the race in the American League East and wild card. The Rays were getting hammered today by the Angels. Baseball tonight, of course, follows our second game, or our third game technically, but our second game, Bobby, between Texas and Washington.
Really looking forward to see what Texas does against some hard throwers from the Washington team.
Noah Shackles made a play like Brooks Robinson over there at third base in the last half inning. Now he's up. That ball gets past the catcher. And going down to second base on the wild pitch is Tyler Kushima.
When you saw that ball go up and away the right-hander, the catcher's glove is moving more than 3 feet, and he just doesn't have the reaction time to do it. Keep it down. Let the catcher catch it.
Shackles hasn't struck out. Put the ball in play twice, been retired both times. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ohio really can't afford to give up any more runs. When they come up in the top of the 6th inning, Ryan Robinson, Sam Scott, and Tyler Hanna due to bat. That's 5, 6, and 7. Time called here. Looks like we might get a special pinch runner. And in fact, that is Cody Maltezo goes in to pinch run. Reminder, Chinese Taipei will take on Panama at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. The international Pool D. Panama needs to win. Chinese Taipei has been so dominant. Their pitching staff has put up numbers that are just obscene in our game at 8.
No one scored on them yet.
They haven't scored on them. They get a bunch of no-hitters. That ball also gets past the catcher, Holcomb. Down